Welcome, watchers, to our episode tonight, as our party has just defeated a group of bullywugs within an unknown area, which they later found out is the ruins of Umberhaven, by a satyr named Sig that was captured by these bullywugs. Apple had a vision of her next location. The party has decided, with some research and memory of old textbooks and various writings, this, that, and the other, that not only are they going to go explore the ancient ruins of Umberhaven, they're going to the magical college in hopes of finding long lost treasures and the like. Tonight we pick back up where we pretty much left off so long ago, as we have been gone for quite some time now due to real life situations and this, that, and the other. But hopefully, just hopefully, we shall continue this saga as we are now on session 13. Let us go to our party now. Cass, you're scrounging through this old, dilapidated, appears to be some kind of warehouse of sorts, looking for bits and bobs. You do find an old wrecked cart long ago that had been shattered by whatever incident that happened here. You actually find the horses that once pulled it, now skeletal bones and almost bleached white.
Dave, are there portions of the axle that are intact?
There is, yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, because we don't need a massive cart.
Due to the nature of this place, I mean, it may need some oiling, it may need some, repair, but you're pretty sure that you can get it to work.
Like the whole cart. Like I don't need to take it apart and build a new cart. Or the horse, because I feel like the horses need a lot more than some oiling.
Yeah, I mean, unless if you think Lapis can raise undead or raise the dead, you're pretty sure that the horses
Cass thinks
are
about
long
asking,
gone.
but she's not gonna.
But yeah, the cart, it'll need some work, but you think you can rebuild the cart.
Everyone, how fat are those bullywugs? How fatty do they look?
Can I just like lift one and kind of start guessing
Are
some
they
weight?
oily? But mark that one. Mark that one.
I'm a marking.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
I think that should count for 2.
Tetsu, just roll a athletics check.
Roll in oil.
Athletics. I'm actually not terrible at that, so. Hey, that is a 17. I got plus 3.
Okay. As my mental note goes, yep. In-person guy groups. Wait till I tell this story. Yeah, they're medium-sized creatures, and they're not terribly fat, but there are a lot of them.
Can I do a survival check to try to remember if bullywugs secrete oils of any kind if they have gland? Because I'm thinking like we have nothing to freaking repair these.
You do, however,
These
remember
parts.
there is 2 large eels downstairs.
There's 2 large what?
Eels?
Eels.
Are they alive?
Y'all
No.
killed them.
No.
For future,
Cass,
I can talk to
Cass
them.
shoots up. She goes, "I'm going to the basement,"
What?
and she kind of vaults over the side of the stairs, and you hear a splash.
Okay. With that, what's the rest of y'all doing?
Looking very confused at Cass as she runs away.
Looking down the stairs at Cass. What are you doing?
You just see like entrails start to float in the water as she's freaking gutting these eels.
Go ahead and give me a
I'm gonna-
survival roll.
Okay.
I will be picking up a piece of entrail and eating it.
Oh, tasty. Let's see. Yeah, it's 15.
15, yeah. You're successful enough to get whatever glands or fatty tissues or whatever you're looking for off, oil, secretions, this, that, and the other.
Yep, excellent.
What's lapis?
I'm
doing?
also gonna try to get like I'm gonna try to forage for anything that looks like an ingredient while I'm carving it up.
Okay.
Well, I suppose I'm still holding Apple. How injured is Apple?
Apple is down to, well, I'm back up. I was like totally negative, and now I'm up to 11, but I'm still poisoned and incapacitated, which is why you're holding me in a sling.
Okay. Ooh, do I have... No, I do not.
And did we decide, do I still have a really messed up hand? Is it going to be scarred? Did we decide what's happening with that? So I have like a permanent, it's going to be messed up, injured hand.
I thought your hand healed, like, somewhat when I undid the poison.
It did, yeah.
But it'll still be scarred.
Yeah.
Dave. Okay,
Yeah.
so she's still poisoned.
Yep.
Is it possible for me to use my herbalism kit to create something to, like, an antidote to the poison?
I will absolutely allow that. Go ahead and so it's going to be your tool set, which will be your proficiency bonus, and since you're trying to create something, I'm going to base it off of intelligence.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
that's bad.
Is it medicine that's under intelligence or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay, so instead, let's base it off under wisdom. So wisdom plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so that's going to be a d20 plus 6. 18 plus 6.
Easily enough. You actually have not only the very tools in which the bullywugs used for poisoning, but that's what made even the eels, if they poisoned y'all previous to that, all the stuff is here, and you begin concocting an antidote or an antitoxin, which is all going to take another hour or two. As well as Cass, disassembling bodies, rebuilding the cart. This is actually going to take several hours for y'all to complete all of y'all's tasks at hand.
I'll help rebuilding the cart.
If it's going to take a few hours, can I have a look around I want to have a closer look at all of these barrels. What sort of lighting were the Bollywogs using down here? I'm looking to see if I can find a supply of burnable oil or torches or something we can add to our bags.
Okay. Give me a investigation roll. As you also notice that y'all haven't checked out and haven't had time, there is another door, by the way.
15?
Here's my question to you. Do you go through the door?
No, I'm just checking out this room at the moment. I just want to check all the barrels, everything that's in here to see what's here.
Can you roll a 15?
Yeah.
Most of it's dried up, long gone by now. It has a slight scent of vinegar, and some parts is almost sweet, like some kind of you quickly come to a conclusion that it might be either some kind of alcohol that was once in these barrels, but they're all like busted and deteriorated and this, that, and the other. You do recognize that this building actually floods, as you see a flood line, and a lot of this stuff is water soaked and the like. You can make out basically higher up in the room, because this room is a warehouse basically, and it's about 15 feet to the ceiling. Well, you see all of these cobwebs, and you start to see things wrapped up in it. And with the 15, you're pretty sure those are bodies. But they're high enough off the floor that you're pretty sure that they had stayed dry for a long time. You're not too sure what happened to the spider that, lived there. But you're pretty sure the thing was as big as the cart that's being assembled by Cass. So, roll me. Are you going to try to attempt to get up there, or?
Yes. Now, question. Would I have seen I'm trying to think. Is there a race with a climbing speed? Would I have seen a creature that could climb walls?
Tabaxi.
Like a tabaxi or something along those lines?
Yeah, a tabaxi for sure.
Okay, so I will change my shape into one of these creatures and climb up there to see, get a closer look.
Does your power say that once you turn into these creatures, you gain their power, or what?
It says I must adopt the form. I can't do a creature I've never seen, and I have to adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs: 2 legs, 2 arms.
Mm-hmm.
Clothing and equipment aren't changed, but it changes pretty much everything else. Coloration, hair color, sex, height, weight. I make myself appear as a member of another race.
Yeah, appear though, not gain their powers.
No, but I'm more thinking they've got claws. I might be able to hold onto the wall a bit better.
Okay, that I'll
It's
give you.
more what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me either athletics or acrobatics, and I'll say with the claws and whatnot, you get advantage.
Okay, I will make this acrobatics because my athletics is not good. 11.
11.
Yeah.
You get up about 10 feet or so. And unfortunately, you're unable to maneuver through these thick webs. You keep on getting stuck. And you manage to catch yourself just right where when you do fall, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Also 11.
You do come down hard, but not as hard as you would have. Take 1 point of damage. What's Tetsu doing?
I went to click mute and accidentally clicked the video. I did try to say I would help with the cart.
Okay.
Because I am also of buff lady status. But if Tetsu catches even a glimmer of that spider out of her eye, she's going to start screaming.
Okay.
And I'm going to hide behind Cass and what we have fixed of this cart.
Okay. Cass. You have carpentry?
Yes. Dave, no, I do not.
Okay.
Do you know what I do have?
What?
Flute.
Mm-hmm.
And alchemist supplies. So I'm thinking we either try to Cinderella our way out of this mess, or things get real oily real fast.
To rebuild the cart, I am going to say let's go ahead and use survival.
Okay.
You will have advantage on it because Tetsu said they were helping.
I'm
Excellent.
going to say I do own Mason's tools. So, like, we
Oh,
have
excellent.
a hammer.
I don't have any proficiency with Mason's tools, but I also am carrying Mason's tools. Don't ask me why.
We have a hammer.
We
Two
have
hammers.
a hammer. We have 2 hammers.
Okay.
And maybe a chisel.
Okay.
Okay. So let's do this survival. Ici advantage. Ooh, 22! We built the crap out of this cart. Carts are easy, dude. We just need it to roll.
There was an instruction book underneath it.
Yeah.
After completing the cart, Lapis, you finish the antidote.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, I of course give it to Apple.
Okay. Apple. As Lapis feeds you this antidote, we're going to do a little thing that I like to call fun with Constitution.
And I get 1,000,000 gold.
You do not.
Oh.
So, fun with Constitution means that we're going to ask you to make a Constitution saving throw. This Constitution saving throw determines on how awful, how wonderful, or this antidote is. 10 is average. 1, I am puking my guts out and not accepting this antidote whatsoever. And a nat 20 means, oh my god, now I have addiction.
Oh, please not the addiction. I don't want to make this too often, dude.
Okay, but should there be a grade curve for Apple because she like lived in that fancy hotel?
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
that was
eating a lot of crap.
aka the dumpster.
Mm.
I used the garbage.
We'll say 8 is average for Apple.
Okay. 'Cause she has a refined palate.
Yes.
That way. It's a 13, 14, because I get a +1. 14.
So describe to our lovely, not only our lovely companions on what this tastes like to Apple, but what does it taste like to our watchers?
What color is it, Lapis?
I'm gonna say a really ugly green, like grayish green, but it's good
Ooh.
for you. It's good for you.
Oh, it's grayish green. That sounds
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yes.
So, Apple's incapacitated. So, I guess at first she just probably is eyes shut and it's just dribbled down. And then, when she gets a taste of it, it kind of tastes like rotten apples, but to like apple, it tastes like a sour apple, like a Jolly Rancher sour apple candy. And she likes that it has the thick, chunky bits in it that you gotta kind of chew. They're a little spongy, but it's okay. It's okay. So you just chew those a little bit, and they go down, and it's got notes of mucus in there, like when you have a cold and you have to really suck your snot up, and you kind of swallow it down your throat. So it's got kind of the yellow notes of that going on. So it's very, you can tell it's very, very fermented. So
Yep. Scrumptious.
To Apple, it's just the best vintage, and it's really good. Not like the best she's ever had, but really, really, really good. And she like drinks the whole thing down and is sitting there like trying to get every little bit out of the cup, shaking the cup, and with her one good hand. And yeah. So yeah, she likes it. She thinks it's mucus sour apple is the flavor.
Not only the mucus sour apple is the flavor, but you suddenly start to feel a lot better. Your stomach just kind of settles. Your body stops aching and having that yuck, like flu-like symptom vibe.
Nice.
Well, I'm glad you liked it so much, Apple. It was very good for you.
I feel better. Do I take off poisoned then?
You
Dave?
do take off the official poisoned effect, yeah.
Hey, but I'm still incapacitated, right? Or am I not?
You are slowly, well, y'all, I'm gonna say y'all have taken a long, short rest. I'm gonna say incapacitated is, gone too.
Okay. And I was at tier 2. Do I change anything on that?
No, that's gonna
Okay.
take time.
Okay. Just asking.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm at tier 1. I was at 2, now I'm at 1.
You're at
Okay.
1, yeah. Yeah, that'll take some time healing and whatnot, but
Okay.
but everything is stopped, like going into the negatives, basically.
Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you so much. I feel better.
You're so welcome.
That guy was not nice. Not nice. What are they
No,
doing?
well, I think they're fixing the cart.
Oh.
Not entirely sure, but I can keep carrying you until you feel better, and we can walk over and see what they're doing.
Okay.
Okay. Dave, did I happen to have any of the antidote left over just in case, or nah? Just enough for Apple?
What was your roll?
It was 18 plus 6, so I think, like, what is that, 24?
Give me a D4 roll.
That's gonna be a 3.
You have enough for 3 more doses.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, we
And
will
put-
walk.
And put down on your character sheet or wherever you're writing stuff down, bullywug, spear poison.
Okay.
You're not
How
too
much of
sure.
that do I have?
3. You have 3 doses. That's what it is. So you have 3 doses. It's not poisonous.
okay.
Anti-toxin, basically. So.
Okay. Bullywug antitoxin.
Yeah. Mel,
Yes.
do you wish to try it again?
Yes.
Okay.
Still with advantage for the shape.
Yep. Apple. You don't see a Mel. You see a tabaxi trying to climb a wall.
Who's that? I was looking right at Lapis. Who's that? I'm pointing.
Who is that? Hey, who are you?
I got a
Lapis is gonna shout
15,
out.
by the way.
You see the tabaxi just climb up the wall. You hear Lapis and Apple shouting up at you.
I think I'm concentrating on climbing and not falling again too much to answer.
You see this tabaxi climb up into the spider webs, into this old cobweb structure, and carefully but surely you get to one of the bodies. What do you do?
I carefully start opening up the wrappings to see who they are, how fresh they are. I'm looking around to make sure I'm safe as well, but
Okay. Give me investigation. Cass, Tetsu,
9.
what is y'all's passive perception?
I'm.
That is a
Not great.
14.
It's a
That's it.
10.
Cass, you're the first one to hear it. Lapis shouting, as well as Apple. Who are you? And you look up and you see Tabaxi in the cobwebs, cutting open corpse. You are speechless,
What?
although yet words are coming, or your mouth is moving.
Okay. So can I use my sense of smell to
Mhm.
figure out who she is? Because even though she's changed shape, I doubt that she has changed her
My clothing's still the same.
clothing. Yeah.
Okay.
So can I use my sense of smell with a bit of that, like investigation or perception
I'll
to do a
allow
perception
perception, yes. With advantage.
with advantage? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, that's a 17.
Yeah. You quickly realize that's a Mel.
Guys, chill out. It's a Mel. She just changed her skin.
What?
Which you've seen me do before.
Yeah. I think it was they weren't paying attention. She just changed her skin
Yeah,
again.
Lapis did not see you change it before.
Oh, you guys
I went
didn't-
as a blonde, blue-eyed to the ball. And I'm
Oh.
normally dark-haired, pale-skinned.
Going back to fixing the cart.
I think Amanda missed that. Oops.
That's all right. Yeah. No, it's all good.
Your character could have just assumed that it was makeup or magic.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
I didn't remember that either, so.
Well, you're a baby and you're poisoned.
Always poison.
Always poisoned.
That's a cool trick.
Hey, Scream if like there's a spider up there or something. Oh, and try to get like a nice long strand. I mean, if it seems really old, like don't bother with it. But like, could you imagine rope or like a cloak made out of that stuff? I mean, I am incapable of making either, but like, just think about it. That'd be so cool.
Amel, give me a 1d100 roll, please.
86.
Ooh. To roll on the uncommon table. Roll me 1d20.
Ooh. Are we about to get a magic item, guys?
What's this we? Me. 2.
Are they about to get a magic item?
That's actually +1.
What did we roll?
Wink. 2. You know, the best stuff is at the beginning of the list.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the way it goes, yeah.
Roll me 2d6.
2d6.
Add them together.
10.
And 1d8.
Damn.
3.
You crack open this encasement, this cocoon, and you see a skeleton, withered, dilapidated. It's not really a skeleton, it's more of a mummy almost, because it still has skin. You can still make it out, but it's all the liquid in its body has been drained. It's been suspended in the air. What was the investigation roll?
15, I think.
15. This was once a Aasimar. By the dress, by the physique, young adult female.
Does she have anything with her in there?
A pouch with a strap.
I will attempt to retrieve that.
They seem to have a long dress on. Slip-on shoes. Belt going around the dress. And that pouch, like, it's almost like a purse of sorts, handbag. Got a long, thin strap. Then it's actually attached to her.
Okay. I will attempt to retrieve the purse and the belt, I guess. Just,
okay.
We might be able to use the leather or something if it's not helpful in any other way.
Okay. What's Lapis and Apple doing?
I'm watching the kitty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Off to the side, you see Zig resting up against the wall. And Cass and Tetsu almost complete. Almost finished. Cass, I need you to roll me an alchemy check.
Could that
As
be
your-
Oh, for the alchemist tools. Okay.
Yes, so that's going to be with your proficiency.
And my intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. Proficiency, intelligence, so it's kind of like Arcana. Do you mind if I just roll Arcana in lieu so I can have my... I'm just going to do that so that it's applied.
No.
Oh, it's a 9.
A 9. You're not too sure the stability of this eel grease, whether it will work efficiently enough or not, but you've brewed some. And all of y'all smell this awful stench of... It's almost like when you smell deep fried fish frying and the grease has gone bad.
Mm.
And it's that smell that you just can't get out of your nose until days later. That's what this entire warehouse smells like. Cass,
Yes.
give me a roll of 1d4.
Okay. Stink roll. 3.
You have enough applications to apply this 3 times.
Okay.
And each time will last about an hour.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Amel, you get the belt, you get the purse. I need you to make another acrobatics roll. Or unless if we're going to another... Well, even if we're going to another body, I still need another acrobatics roll.
Okay, is this at advantage or am I rolling this one straight?
Straight.
Straight. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. That's a 22.
Easily enough. What are we doing? Are we coming down or are we going to another body? The next body
Yeah, I'll
is
check
higher.
the other bodies up there. Yep.
This next
I'm
body is
also
higher
keeping
up.
an eye out for this spider in case.
Okay, give me a perception roll.
7.
Apple, Lapis. Still watching? Are we doing anything
Yes.
specific?
No,
Just watching.
just watching, making sure
Resting.
that making sure that Amel doesn't get attacked from the back or anything.
Okay. Lapis, also give me a perception roll.
Perception. Can do. That's gonna be a 23.
Okay.
Now, I'm just kind of looking in that direction,
Mm-hmm.
but my passive perception's 17.
As y'all study Amel's acrobatic work, moving in and out between these old strands of webbing. And Amel, these strands are pretty tight, pretty taut for being this old and pretty durable. You're pretty sure that some of it actually may be used for rope.
Yep, I would like to acquire some of that on my way through if I can as well. Decent lengths, if I can.
So go ahead and give me your survival roll.
Okay. 15.
You've gathered enough of spider web or spider silk to get about 50 feet worth.
So can I put that in my inventory as 50 foot of
Absolutely.
spider silk rope or something?
Absolutely.
Lovely. Thank you. I'm checking what bodies I can get to
Okay.
for any other items as well.
Go ahead and give me another 1d100 roll.
39.
Okay. Lord of the Rings table. 1d10.
3. I don't like that smirk. Can I just say that much?
Roll me 2d6.
2d6, did you say?
Yep, add them together.
Okay. 8.
8.
Yep.
Last but not least, roll me 1d8.
6.
This body is much smaller stature. You would compare it to about the size of Apple. As you tear into it, you should give me an investigation roll.
19.
19. You quickly realize that this is the aging. You're not too sure exactly what age he is, but it is a he, and it appears to be a gnome. And of some stature, whether it be upper middle class or even upper class, you're not too sure exactly, but he seems to be wearing fine dress. And what you find is a small wooden case, a leather strap on it. Something that was to be slung over a shoulder and carried. And it's got one of these pop tops lids, and it's actually shut by a metal clasp and locked with a fairly nice looking lock.
Okay, I'll slip that in my backpack. Does he have a belt or anything as well? Oh, sorry,
absolutely. Absolutely a belt. Leather shoes, even with silver buckles. And it appears to be some kind of like folding case in its back pocket, made of leather. There's a bunch of papers in it. Rectangular in nature, has like really pretty designs on them. Says Umber Haven. It has numbers off to the side. A couple of 20s. There's 2 or 3 hundreds.
Oh, so this is old money. Like there's money in here. Like gold or no.
Give me a history roll.
Okay. With my background, do I get advantage with this? With my history?
I'll allow
it. 2 6s.
It could be anything. I mean, you've heard of old money. You're not exactly sure what that looks like. I mean, all this could be is like some really, really cool artwork that he carried around with him. There's one more body at the tippy top, tucked away in a little groove, almost like it goes up into the ceiling and beyond.
Yeah, all right. I'll climb up there and see if I can have a look.
Give me an acrobatics roll.
Straight roll, or do I get extra for the claws?
Oh yeah, you will get advantage with the claws. Yeah.
Okay, acrobatics. 19 total.
19. Lapis apple.
Hello.
You see Amel crawl up into a space and go beyond y'all's line of sight.
Oh, I'd like to follow her, but I don't want to bring you up there, Apple. You're still not feeling too well.
Okay, I can stay with the satyr guy and meet him and talk to him.
Oh.
I'll be fine. And I hop down and run over to the satyr.
Ah! Okay, well, I take the sling off. I guess I'm gonna use wild shape and turn into a big lizard again so I can climb up on the walls.
Okay.
It's lizard lapis.
You? Yep, that's you. Okay.
Alright. And I'm climbing up after Amel.
Okay. Give me that. What speed are you at?
I think it's 30, and I have a climb speed as well. Hold on.
Easily enough. Yeah, Amel is, like I said, it was 15 feet to the ceiling. And, Amel went beyond that. So, what's your strength?
Ooh, lizard strength?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 15 plus 2, says the giant lizard thing, so that's... Oh wait, no, that's just a 15.
15, okay. So go ahead and give me a athletics roll.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be a D20 plus 2. That's a 19.
You manage to squeeze, break, maneuver through this webbing. It is actually, amazingly enough, still strong enough to have resistance towards you going upward. But, Amel, you hear this noise. Exactly.
Thanks, Barney. Sorry, he's snoring because he's sleeping.
This is...
I don't know how the bike picked him up. He's all the way on the other side of the room.
What's your passive perception, Amel?
13.
You see these giant eyes looking up at you.
I don't know that Amel would be particularly worried about anything coming from that direction because she knows her friends are down there, and
Yeah.
if there was a problem, they'd be calling out.
Okay.
So she's not particularly worried about this creature coming up behind her. A bit startled, of course, there's a whopping great big creature right behind her. But she's not overly worried because if there was a problem, her friends would be yelling.
Yep. Pass, Tetsu. The cart's ready. It's
All right, we finished the IKEA furniture.
all slicked up and ready to go.
I have this hand. Hatsu, were we supposed to use these screws?
There were screws? I've been using pegs.
No, the pegs were. Oh, we gotta take it apart. But no, that's a bit. It's held together with pegs. It's held together with pegs. The screws disintegrate to rust. Oh, that's why we didn't use them.
What are y'all doing?
I mean, I think I'm going to. Well, Tetsu, do you want to get Zig, load him up? I'm gonna try to get some of these lovely spider webs. Oh, the rope possibilities. Are you turning into a satyr?
No. I don't like spiders. Their webs and feet feel weird.
But they have pedipalps, which literally translate to feet feelers. How can you not find that incredible? What I'd give to have a pair of feet that can feel. I mean, my feet can't feel.
I'm just gonna start moving the things into the cart after that, and I am praying the whole time.
I've got a piece of axle that we didn't end up using, and I'm going around the spider web, kind of swirling it around like cotton candy. Or candy floss for our Australians. Do you call it candy floss, or do you call it cotton candy? What the heck do you call it?
Fairy floss. Fairy floss.
Fairy floss. I'm sorry. Like fairy floss.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and give me... I'm gonna say... Give me a survival roll.
Heck yeah. Ooh, it's an 8.
This far down on the ground, you're pretty much only able to gather up about 10 feet of this stuff.
Yes! 10 linear feet, not like 10 square feet.
No, I mean 10 strand, 10 feet strand,
Okay,
So-
yeah, that's fine.
And Apple,
Yes.
what are you talking to Zig about?
Hi. So your name's Zig.
Yes, I am.
Cool. What's your favorite color?
I mean, I like all the colors.
Okay, but what's your favorite? Like, if you had to pick clothes to wear, what would you go for?
Magenta.
Magenta. Magenta's a good color. That's like red, right? Or is it orange? Or is it red?
Kind of.
Or is it purple?
Kind of a purplish pinkish, I guess.
Okay. How old are you?
I mean, many moons old.
But how old are you? I don't know what that means.
The great moon passes over sky.
Yeah, like 2-3 times a month. So how old are you, like, the regular way?
You don't see the Fey moon?
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. I see a moon. There's moons.
I mean, there's lots of moons, but there's also the Fey moon.
What does that one look like?
It is a brilliant blue.
Not magenta?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
I have asked many lords and ladies if they could change it, but they tend to ignore me.
Why would you be talking to lords and ladies if you've been in a cage like forever? Because you're like, look like you're almost dying.
Oh, I got curious.
How'd you get stuck in the cage?
Curiosity.
What'd you do?
I decided to peek my head into places where I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, where was that?
Here.
In this room?
I mean, sort of, yes.
Oh. Yeah, they're hanging out with the spider webby things. Is there a spider up there?
Oh, that's long dead now.
Long dead. Okay, because you've been around a while. What else is there to do around here?
Oh, well, I mean, how much do you know?
Depends on what subject. I know a lot about magic.
Oh, there's this old school that used to exist here.
I've heard schools aren't fun.
I mean,
I've never been to a school.
Highly dangerous, but oh so fun.
Why dangerous? I mean, I haven't heard they're dangerous. I've just heard they weren't fun.
Oh, no. This one is definitely fun, but how would we put this? You know, when you abandon something and you forget to take certain stuff with you.
Yes, my parents did that to me. They forgot to take me.
So imagine that you've left some dangerous stuff behind.
Danger's my middle name. I was very dangerous and they left me behind. No, not really. Go ahead.
But yeah, so that's what's at the magic school.
Dangerous stuff is at the magic school?
I mean, yeah, stuff that could kill you. It's awesome.
Have you been there?
Once or twice. I try not to go often.
So you could take us.
I mean, you want to die? Yeah.
Well, I don't want to die, but we have to go to the magic school because I have to get a helmet for my grandma.
Why do you... Wait, huh?
We have to go to the magic school because I have to get a helmet for my grandma.
Oh. It's... Okay.
She sends me these mental messages. She's a very, very powerful magic user, and she sends me these mental messages and tells me that she needs me to find the stuff, and then I go find the stuff, and usually that she puts me on the right track and people are there to help me find the stuff, and you're on my track, so you must be here to help me find the stuff.
Okay.
And if you don't, sometimes bad things happen to people. Not that I'm threatening you. I'm not allowed to do that. But, you know, sometimes good things happen. We find stuff and we get rewards most of the time. Like I got a really pretty dress once and we went to a big fancy party. And then after we went to that big fancy party, we went through a portal. And then the portals, I heard Tatsu and Cass talking about maybe Lapis. Maybe it was Lapis. Maybe it was Amel. Anyway, one of them was talking about how we're traveling through time. So I don't know what time it is now, but I don't think it's our time. I think we're either from the future or the past, but I'm not sure. When we went downstairs, you know, downstairs with the eels?
Oh, yes.
Down there, we killed the eels and we came through the portal. We came through the portal and there was water everywhere. It was awesome. And she just keeps talking and talking and talking and talking and talking to Mr. Zig.
Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Okay. But she's also kind of trying to feel him out and see if he'll go with us. Investigation roll. Okay. Because she thinks everybody would want to go with us. Why would you not want to go with us? Because we're awesome. It's a 12.
Well, actually, give me insight. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It's a... Oh my god. Why? It's a natural 1 plus 5, so a 6. But it's a natural 1.
I will allow you to keep the investigation on top of the other roll, because both kind of coincide with each other.
So add them together?
No, definitely do not add them together.
No, I like adding them together. Okay, but so a 12 was the other one.
Well, the investigation. You pick up that maybe Zig was looking for the teleportation gate.
Oh.
You are totally on par with his beliefs and just his wild nature of things that, like, I mean, over this course of a few, like, I'd say about 30 minutes or so, you are totally, I wouldn't say buddies, but you could totally dig this guy as a really good friend.
Awesome.
And definitely trustworthy enough to, like, he's got your back, you got his back kind of idea.
Okay. And so, summary, does he let me know that he's looking to go through the portals, or it's just something I figured out?
No, you just kind of figured that out through just,
Okay.
you know, the because you brought up the eels and you brought up the portals, and he had mentioned, like, that was why he was captured. You know, because of the curiosity.
Oh, okay. So he's like just beginning his search. Cool. He's not like a time traveler yet.
No.
Okay. Okay, nice. Good to go. Good to know.
Tetsu. Watching those gather up spider webs and this, that, and the other. What are we doing? You see Apple babbling Zig's head off in the corner. The rest of them are all up in it. Something that you are totally against. The wagon is done. It has a covered section. It has no one to pull it. But I do have a good sized wagon. Dead bodies are still laying on the ground. Some of them
I want to bring
cut
one
up.
back with me, so I'm gonna grab one of the non-cut up bodies and put it in the wagon.
Okay.
Their poison was in fact delicious, so.
You do
Is
know
the-
the
is-
fact that it's not their poisonous. It was what was on their spears that was poisonous.
They'll probably be delicious anyway. I'm sure they ingested that poison every now and again.
Okay.
Does the lizard look like it's big enough to be hooked up to a wagon? Because that looks like a big lizard.
Absolutely.
I love where this is going. So I'm gonna, hey Lapis? Lapis?
Hello.
I don't know,
Wait.
I'm also reptile,
No.
so I guess I flick my tongue. And I, like, motion for the giant lizard to get in front of the wagon, just I'm, like, pointing. Air traffic controller.
I thought I was up there with Amel.
You are.
But I'm trying to, like, call you and be like,
I nod my head, and then I look at Amel.
Amel. Give me a D100 roll.
oh, good.
65.
Uncommon. Give me a D100 or D20 roll.
3.
Okay. Give me a 2d6 roll. Add them together.
8.
And last but not least, 1d8 roll.
7.
This body has been actually wedged up into, like, almost a shelf area. And it's large. You guesstimate probably about 6 foot, almost 7 feet. And wide too. I mean, it's not like someone thin. Give me investigation roll.
12.
You begin tearing through the spider silk. There's a lot there. And eventually you get down to the body itself. It's covered in hair. And you quickly realize this was an elderly bugbear. Possibly male. And he wears simple clothes. Nothing fancy, nothing out of the ordinary. Give me perception roll.
$14.
You don't find anything out of the ordinary or unusual about this body. Only that he clutches in both hands a book, a ledger of sorts. And as you pry it out of his hand, begin looking, this was the warehouse manager. And possibly the first victim to this giant spider. As you see Lapis, big eyes, tongue licking it every little once in a while, looking straight up at you. This weird smile that lizards give.
I'm gonna motion my head back and forth between Amel and Tetsu down at the bottom.
Alright, I will nod at Lapis and say, just 1 second, and I'm going to cast Detect Magic. Just to make sure I've got everything up here. Yep, that's good. So anything within 30 feet of me that's magic, I will pick up.
You detect uncertain
I
item
sense the presence of magic, yeah.
that you put in your bag. Is very odd magic. Roll me Arcana. You definitely picked up divination. Do you go searching in your bag for the source of this magic?
No. I'm just making sure if there's anything magical, I've picked it up from in this spider's nest, basically.
No, well, it is. It's something that you've put in your backpack.
Yeah, so that's fine. I won't worry about that at the moment. It's just I'm making sure I'm not going to leave anything magical behind.
Yeah, there's nothing else that you pick up. Only the stuff that you put in your backpack, and it seems to be pinging off a certain item. What was your Arcana check?
5.
You have no earthly idea what type of magic this is. You definitely pick, like I said, you definitely pick up divination, but there's this other underlying magic there that you don't comprehend at this juncture.
That's fine, not a problem. I will make sure I've got everything securely in my bag, climb on Lapis's back, and let her I'll ride her down.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a way to signal that you could ride on my back. Thank you for picking that up.
Okay, with that, Cass, what are we doing?
Well, I've finished oiling up this thing. I'm kind of walking around. I'm like looking, kind of kicking boxes over, and then I'm like, huh, has anyone checked out that door over there? Stroll over.
No, but I've been building a cart.
And with that, Watchers, as Cass goes to the door and checks on it, we're going on a small break. We'll see you here in about 15 minutes. See what's on the other side. See you soon, Watchers.
If you are enjoying our content, please consider supporting us through Patreon. Patrons get access to videos early, as well as digital content easily imported into your own game or campaign. Every bit of support helps us grow as a channel. Do you enjoy watching a live game? Do you have Amazon Prime? Please consider subscribing using your Prime sub on twitch.tv/thexpguild. This is a free and easy way to support the channel. Finally, if you do enjoy this content and know others who might, tell your friends and family about the XP Guild. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us for yet another XP Guild show. If you are enjoying this, please do us a favor, click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when our next show goes live. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, hear your thoughts on the show, or anything else you want to talk about. I'd like to take a quick moment to say thank you to our friends over at Hero Forge, a Sky Castle LLC product. We are not sponsored by them, but if you're looking for great custom miniatures, check out HeroForge.com. They've been so kind to let us use their art, as many of the miniatures and artwork that we use come from their website with their permission. However, they have not reviewed our content, and so what we do does not necessarily represent their views or beliefs. Again, thank you to Hero Forge.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, let's get back to the show.
We find our party ready to go for the most part. Ready for the next challenge. The streets of Umberhaven. But before we do, Cass alerted the party of a door they have yet to open. This Watchers. Where we pick back up. Our party standing before you. Cass, her hand on the door. You turn it. And it is locked. Okay. You definitely pick up Faye within the near vicinity. And it is not. It is definitely being, the vibe is from Zig itself. It does not, but how far is that ability? You do vaguely Pick up a sense of undead westward. Yeah, and it almost feels like it's hugging the wall of the building. And it seems to be slowly but surely moving southward. And you know for a fact that that's where y'all built y'all's cart. That's the only exit and entrance to this building as far as wide enough space.
I think there's zombies or skeletons or something
crap.
necromancy that way.
I'm going to Rite of the Dawn my halberd.
Well, the satyr is a fairy, but we knew that.
I believe he prefers to be called a homosexual.
Then can you explain the fairy flaws?
Zig, are there dead guys over there?
What do you mean? I mean, y'all killed them.
No, apparently there's some more on the other side of the wall or something. And do you know what's behind the locked door?
I would assume office. Possibly stairs that go upward. There is a second floor.
So yeah. You want me to open the door?
Tunnel.
I mean, are you talking about on the street?
I guess. What's on the street? What's the word on the street, Zig?
It sounds like there's undead.
Oh yeah, there's tons of undead in Numberhaven.
Oh, cool! Like the whole city's undead?
No, not the whole city's undead. No. There's like pockets of undead that roam around. Also, there's pockets of like, domains and this, that, and the other that like vampires and liches rule, and there's
like street gangs of undead and all sorts of nasty critters.
Yeah,
do they snap and dance at each other?
No. Why would they do that? I don't understand. No. We're in the factory district, so there's probably mutation. Oh yeah. Why is there undead coming?
I don't know. She just said there's undead that way, but she has like spidey senses. She can.
We may want to get out of here.
Okay, everyone in the cart.
Amel is in the cart.
You don't want to check the office or upstairs?
I mean,
I think
do y'all want to
we
live?
spent so much time building this cart. I'd hate for it to be torn apart by an undead horde.
No, they won't tear it apart. They will
just tear us apart.
Nah. So there's a thing
I will tear them apart.
That's been kind of unofficially known as mutated zombies.
Oh!
No.
I mean,
hey, Zig, do you know what year it is?
It's the present.
He couldn't.
Yeah, but what's
he couldn't
the year?
say he couldn't say how old he was. I don't think he follows time in the way we do.
What year? What? Huh?
What the human year?
Oh wow, I hadn't heard that in a while.
Or the
Why do the humans get to name the years?
Merosian year.
I don't go off
I know, but do you know?
I mean,
You're in the city.
How recently was the most recent, turnover of the gods? That thing of the Feywild appearing in the sky.
Oh, that happened. Yeah, that happened a long time ago. Where I was born.
Okay, so we're probably at least.
Oh, do you know the Merosian year that you were born?
I don't
know
follow
this year?
the Merosia year.
I know, but you've been here. Like, somebody's got to call it a year.
I mean, we go by moons.
Lapis, get in the cart, or get in front of the cart.
When did
I'm
they
getting
start
in
going
front
by
of the cart.
moons?
It's the Fey moon that I go off of.
Mm-hmm. So you don't know anything. You're not
I mean,
helpful.
I
How can you
don't-
visit here and not know their time?
I mean, I don't worry
we go.
about such things.
Uh-huh.
Time is like
Ah.
soup in the Fae.
I mean, I worry about what, like, the zombies that are coming, I don't want to have acid spray me 60 feet away and, no. We need to
That's
probably
Oh,
go.
I rolled a 16 to pick up both Apple and Zig, so they can continue this conversation in the cart.
Yeah,
I will assist.
okay. Yeah, actually, with the three of y'all, two of y'all picking up, yeah, easily enough, y'all are able to.
But what do they eat in the Feywild?
Oh, man, lots of stuff. Yeah, like...
I am hooking up a giant lizard to the cart.
With
I'm the
that,
pony now.
I need a group
And what about
check.
dessert?
I need a group check
I've mixed
from
your
everyone. We know Lapis is gonna pull the cart,
Yeah, I'm the pony now.
so I need you to make an athletics roll. But before you make an
Oh.
athletics roll, who is steering the cart?
Looks like Cass is.
I can do. Would it be animal handling or persuasion? Because I'm pretty bad at both. So maybe someone else.
I'll drive because I've got the divine sense going.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Okay.
I'll
am
be
I rolling?
co-driving. Actually, I'll be outside. There you go.
How is Cass and Amel and heaven forbid Apple helping in this ordeal?
I have got my halberd lit the frick up. Not in a way that would necessarily bring us attention, but I've got the Rite of the Dawn going,
Mhm.
which will go until my next short rest. Which is basically me prepping to attack anything that tries to get at the wagon or Lapis.
Okay. Mel.
I am going to stand right behind Tetsu,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to ready cantrips to protect her while she's steering us.
Okay. Apple.
I am going to have a discussion with Zig. And the whole time, Zig needs to understand that he's navigating us to the magic school. But I also want to hear about the Feywild at the same time. So we need to pay attention to where we're going. But also, I want to know about these desserts that he's talking about in the Feywild. But we need to navigate to the magic school. And he needs to tell all my friends any problems that there might come up with these zombie people. So he needs to let us know and give us all the information that we need. And he's like a GPS. And if there's cops or something, he needs to be like, there's a cop up ahead, that kind of
So,
Slow down.
turn
Hey,
left.
apple pie, sweetheart. Can you also watch the back to make sure nobody tries to climb on the back?
Gotcha.
so with that, Apple, I'm gonna say you're gonna give me a persuasion roll.
Okay.
Tetsu. Lapis.
I'm ready.
Hello.
Go ahead and we'll start this off. As sure enough, y'all exit the building. And not only y'all exit the building itself, you can just pull it straight down into the darkness.
Oh, don't I need to make my athletic check?
You are going to make your athletics, so you can't do that. Okay, let me go ahead and do it for you.
No, I was asking if you need me to.
We are going to.
Oh, okay.
And as you pull out,
Thanks, Barney.
Oh, Lapis!
No, it's no, that's not.
Oh,
I love
lizard
I get
part.
we're all nervous. I mean, it's a normal part of biology, but you could have aimed it outside of the covered wagon.
Dude, he snores at the worst time.
I don't know.
dude.
She's kind of tied in there. She may not have been able to adjust it enough to actually not.
That's fair. That's
Get
fair.
the
It's
wagon.
not
She
your
has
fault,
room.
Lapis. That's not your fault, Lapis.
It's a
not
natural
only-
reaction to being nervous.
That's right. That's right.
you
Amel, could
pull-
you stop being Faye? You're distracting.
Not only
Sorry, no, it's kind of innate.
you pull out on to the streets of Umberhaven. Tetsu, you feel the strong vibe of these undead just to the right of you. And you quickly
Oh,
realize that they have spotted y'all in this large covered wagon. Off in the distance, however, you hear thunder. And you realize the night sky lights up with a crack of lightning streaking across the sky.
Hurry up, Lapis. And I'm gonna like urge her to just move a little bit faster.
Apple,
Guys, there's a whole horde of undead next to us.
as you convince Zig of basically going where you need to go, this, that, and the other, he looks at you and says, "Oh, yeah, did this a long time ago." And he pulls out an old map of the city. And you see the bright colors and the unbelievableness of the density of the city and what it once was and all its wonder. However, when you look out into the atmosphere, out into the landscape itself, you see once these giant towers crumbled, set off to the side. You see buildings and whatnot devastated. You see piles of rubble everywhere. And you see this ominous presence of this supernatural feeling, this vibe that just ever so slightly gets into your skin as another lightning and thunder cracks throughout the sky, lighting it up. And not only white lightning, but almost what Zig was saying, a magenta color atmosphere. All of y'all get this vibe, this feeling of, especially those that can cast spells, Inuitic magic, chaos magic in the sky, in the air. The streets are one way, rumble and crumbled, and battered and bruised, but other streets are flooded with water. Lapis, go ahead and give me that athletics roll as y'all start to see those that are watching behind this hordes and hordes of undead coming from everywhere as Tetsu tries to tell y'all which way to go, this, that, and the other.
I got a 21.
21. You haul ass as best as you can. The ride is incredible. For some of y'all have never gone this fast before. Once again, off in the distance, another crack of thunder.
Oh, hell yeah! Now this is some proper speed!
And y'all start to feel the rain come down.
Or at least hear it on top of our canvas top covered
I'm
wagon.
looking right at it. Well, also steering.
Moving in and out here and there. I'm gonna say how are you helping Lapis, party? We are quickly moving away, quicker and quicker and quicker away from these undead, but we quickly realize we need to hide, we need to disappear.
Having been in ruins of a similar nature before, can I think of anywhere that might be an option, like a town hall or a can I think of any buildings that may be in this town that would A, be big enough for the cart and all of us to hide in, and potentially B, maybe not be on a main road but off in a back street somewhere? Like, can I take a guess at an area we might be able to look at for a good spot to hide?
Can we find a smithy?
With that,
Or a library.
give me a history roll.
Cat?
And hold that number, don't say it yet. Cass, you...
It's so loud! The rain! Can I use my vague memories of Umberhaven to help my dear Amel? Like, if there's any libraries nearby. Because have we exited the factory district yet? Could you do a little, like, indication on the map as to where we are right now?
Unfortunately, I cannot. This present temperature. Give me a second and I can. I'm trying to pull up the map right now. But y'all have not left the factory district.
Okay.
However, to give help to Amel, give me, I'm gonna say for you, give me a wisdom roll.
Just straight wisdom?
Perception.
Perception. Now that's more like it. Hey, 18.
Mel, if you're happy with that number that you rolled, you may keep it. If not, you get advantage.
No, I'll keep what I got, thanks.
Tatsu. Apple. How are you helping Lapis?
I'm steering.
You do know that Lapis can steer on their own.
Okay. I'm making sure that we don't accidentally run into like any of the undead. So anytime Lapis is about to like take a turn or it looks like she's gonna go somewhere and there might be undead for us to just run into, I'll like pull on the rope and be like, nope.
Okay. That I will allow. Apple.
Same thing. I'm talking to Zig and being like, where do we go? Where can we hide? We need to tell them. I'm being persistently annoying.
Okay. Okay. Lapis. We'll give you two options.
Okay.
You made Leroy Jenkins this role, aka I'm running to save my life. I don't care what I run across, aka I'm going to do athletics. Or I'm moving in such a way that I'm trying to hide, aka stealth roll. Whatever option you choose, you're going to have advantage on from your party.
Okay. I feel like it would be better to just Leroy Jenkins haul ass like we've been doing.
Okay. So give me that athletics roll with advantage.
Okay. Wow, that first one is poopy garbage. That second one is so much better. That's gonna be a 19. The first one was unfortunately a 4.
Okay. With the 19, you move in and out. You make sure to go down certain streets. It says something Tetsu pulls on your reins not to go one way. From Apple, Amel, and Cass, as the thunder rolls, the rain pours. An old... I'm gonna make this a roll, is what I'm gonna do. I need from 5 of y'all. We're gonna make this interesting. 5 of y'all are gonna give me a 1d100 roll. And then we're gonna roll from there.
82.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go through the list. So, Cass.
53.
53. Lapis.
Hello.
1d100.
1d100.
Or percentage dice. However you want to label it.
That's gonna be a 63.
63. Amel. What was it? 80.
82.
82. Apple.
36.
36. And last but not least, Tetsu.
27.
27. With that, I'm going to roll a d6. I rolled a 3. Which means the 82 that was rolled before you know it, before the horrors, the atrocities, this environment comes raining down upon you like the very rain from the sky. Amel, you don't know how you saw it or whether you remembered the geography of this area from other cities, but you remembered factory district. Most cities have them. How does usually workers get to these districts? Through transports and the like, or walking in these cities takes hours, especially moving about with dozens upon dozens upon dozens, even hundreds of thousands of people. It's impossible to get to your work on time without some mode of transportation. And sure enough, you see one of these, what you would consider this day and age as a stable for horses and beasts of burden. Back then, they were horseless carriages and transports that ran on clockworks and the like, and even strange crystals of magical nature. Before you know it, you yell out, "There, Lapis." You turn right. And pull in to this open area, covered wood, stone, rubble on the ground, but you see areas throughout this building inside that seems to have slots that you pull your wagon or your cart into. And
Okay. Can I do something cool while I pull the cart in?
Absolutely.
Can I do a Tokyo drift stop?
Give me give me an acrobatics roll on that one.
Okay, let me check the lizard's
Can
acrobatics.
I give advantage by bracing like a wooden support pole so that we don't frickin' flip over?
I don't suppose I could assist in the fact I got a nat 20 to find a hiding spot earlier that you told me to hold on to.
So
I don't know if that could help at all.
I'm gonna use my last inspiration.
But no, don't spend that yet. Don't spend that yet because your
Don't
party.
spend that yet?
Your party is trying to help you. I am going to say Cass, with the leveraging and whatnot, I will allow it. Mel, with that 20. Not only you saw this building at the corner of your eye, but as soon as you enter it, holy shit, you know this exact design. You saw it in one of the previous ruins, and you know that there's a specific carriage slot that not only would be perfect, but would fit everybody in there precisely, and the doors would shut.
Okay, I will direct us into that one.
Lapis,
Okay.
give me that advantage roll.
Okay.
Is
Before
this
you go
house safe?
before-
Is it full of undead?
What now?
Is this place safe, or are there undead in there?
No, absolutely. You
Okay.
send out the vibe. Undead are coming. Undead are still out there. They have picked up on your scent or whatever is going on. Your positive vibes, and have been tracking you. Apple, is there anything you're going to try to do to help this situation out?
No, just keep watch and be sure everything's okay and hold on. I'm little.